The 6 days of creation, which teach us, for the first time, something that we learn throughout Scripture, that this number 6 stands for something very significant. And it's essentially almost like in a colloquial English saying, it's one short of a 7. We have 7 days in a week because the whole account of creation is 6 days of creation and then the 7th day. But the 7th day is actually the thing that we should be focusing on. The counting of days in the Bible ends as soon as God sanctifies the 7th day. And the whole account of the creation of Adam and the forming of Eve and even the fall into sin, in terms of the counting of time, seem to fit within the 7th day. I'm not suggesting that it necessarily happened on that day, but the Scripture is written in such a way that time is paused on the 7th day, and then God begins to count time again after the fall, and we begin to hear of years. That is to say, the 6 days are preparatory. God is setting the scene for the real thing, for the goal, which is the 7th day, which God sanctified, because he rested on it. And what happens within that? Well, we're not really told, but the next thing that we hear is the creation of Adam and the forming of Eve. And again, we have Adam who's created. God creates Adam out of the dust of the earth, forms Adam out of the dust of the earth, but it's not good for him to be alone. And so, ultimately, God takes a rib out of Adam's side, causes a deep sleep to fall on him, takes a rib, and out of that rib, he forms, or he shapes, he builds, constructs a woman, and gives her to him. And what does Adam say? This at last, this is flesh of my flesh and bone of my bones. And therefore a man shall leave his father and his mother, be united to his wife, and the two shall become one flesh. And the man and his wife were naked and not ashamed.